Hello, my name is Michael Montaldi, and this is my English Business Communication Service Learning Project at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Today we'll be going over the VCL, or Virtual Communication Lab, revitalization, including my improvement proposals, which number one, increase marketing of the VCL via social media outlets. Next is going to be mandatory attendance of a workshop for business communication students. And lastly, provide more regularly scheduled workshops. So the first thing I want to bring up is the marketing of the VCL. I've been a student of Embry-Riddle for a few years now, and until this course, I didn't really know about the VCL. So here's my solution or suggestions to make this a little bit better. So social media, implementing a Facebook or Instagram page where we post current news. Share upcoming workshops, and then allow opportunities to ask questions and increase inclusion within the VCL and Embry-Riddle just through posts and digital communication. Next is going to be a podcast. It's a little bit out there and different, but there are other universities utilizing podcasts. So here we could provide links to students so it's easily discoverable. Guests will include current students and faculty as well as alumni. And lastly, provide the opportunity for individuals to call in and ask questions. So either you vet those questions beforehand or you do let them actually call in live and take those on the air. I think this will definitely bolster up the numbers of where students are actually getting on the VCL and Vector, and word will spread as well, just having these social media outlets. All right, next is going to be the workshop requirements. So I think creating a workshop that would be applicable to business communicators, make attendance mandatory for students during their term in this course, and allow students to ask live questions and better understand the VCL during their workshop. So I know we're doing the service learning project, and that is definitely beneficial. I mean, it is, at least for all of us. We're finally seeing it, most of us for the first time, but I think another one step forward would be actually taking a workshop, and even if it wasn't a specific one as far as giving a speech or how to cite sources, but if it was just a general, here's the VCL, an in-depth look at that, I think that would be beneficial. And next, so increase VCL workshops is the last thing I threw in there. So increasing the frequency of VCL workshops will provide more opportunities for student attendance. Students can make suggestions for areas they need help in the most, and workshops can be tailored to those areas. And this would allow for more faculty professors to provide their experience through workshops. So yeah, obviously the more numbers you have, the more workshops you have, hopefully the more people are getting on there and participating. I know we all have busy schedules, so I know it's difficult, but perhaps that would help. And so to capture the metrics of really how we're doing with the social media and the workshops and all that, we could code in a tracking system to see how many users are accessing the VCL. Next, students can be given a short quiz following their workshop to capture their understanding of the system. And next is going to be surveys can be sent out to all users of the VCL asking for improvement suggestions. And that's not just through this course. That suggestion one can be if somebody actually does take a workshop or uses a tutor or some sort of aspect of the VCL, they can be given this. It could be as short or as long as we need it to be. But I think most things have a survey attached to them nowadays, and it's for a reason. I think they get a lot of good input out of those. And it can be positive and negative. So in summary, going forward, the VCL will need to continuously evolve based on the advancements made within online business communication systems. Adjustments based on market trends will allow Embry-Riddle and the VCL to remain current within the communication lab. And monitoring what other universities are providing to their students will also help to stay relevant, just as Arizona State University and MIT are the current basis for improvements within the marketing of the previously mentioned improvement proposals. Yeah, one of those offers the podcasts that I mentioned, and then also basically the workshops. They have one offers based on your degree program. There's a specific communication lab tailored towards your degree program, which I thought was interesting. And that is it. Thank you for your time. My name is Michael Montaldi, and there's my contact information.